47% told us it will hurt. 28% said it will have not much effect on their lives.
Gotten a steady diet of misinformation by most of the mainstream media and the Democrats, certainly.
Jeffrey Epstein, has it ground the House of Representatives to a halt? That is the public perception.
Let's hop into MAGA Mike Johnson, the biggest clown in Congress on Face the Nation, running cover for Epstein, Trump, and MAGA economic failures. So leave us a like on the video. It lets us know you enjoy the content. It gets us out there in the algorithm. And let's get ready to debunk some absolute nonsense.
Jeffrey Epstein, has it ground the House of Representatives to a halt? That is the public perception.
I think the Democrats are working really hard to make that the public perception, but it's not true. I made the case many times today, and I have over this week. The House Republicans are united on this. We all want full disclosure, maximum disclosure. Many of us have been intellectually consistent about that from the beginning, and nothing has changed in that regard. The president himself is there as well. There's no daylight between us and the White House, and he says he wants all credible evidence to be put out there for the American people to make their own conclusions, and they're working on that. The problem they have is that much of what is referred to loosely as the Epstein files is under seal by the courts. And so you got to have the Department of Justice go in and request the release, for example, of the grand jury testimony.
That was denied today by one Florida judge because it's a very difficult, delicate process.
This is super disingenuous, and I don't even know who he's fooling at this point. The courts blocked the grand jury testimony, which didn't have lots of detail in it anyway, because of the child victims that would be affected. That's objectively the right thing to do. Trump has all of the files in his possession that were unsealed earlier this year that actually would give us information that he could release whenever he wanted. He was told that he was in them, and now he's not releasing them. Republicans are not intellectually consistent on this. They said for years they would release these the second they got power and bring back down all the big bad Democrats. Well, now they know that Trump is on the list, and it's Democrats who have voted 5 times to force their release, and Republicans have blocked it each and every time. But it's Democrats who are on them, guys. It's both parties who are on them, guys. But the Democrats are fighting so hard to get them released. I guess they just want to self-own, right? We know Trump is in them. We know he was told as much, and since, in a sense, called it a hoax and fake news, and now Republicans are defending him. That's what we know for facts, and they've refused to release anything further because of it. But sure, Mike, we totally believe MAGA, the PDF cult, that they want the files released. They are definitely in morally good standing. At this point, it's clear that only the left wants these things.
Do you want Texas to draw, as President Trump has outlined, 5 more districts nominally Republican, or leave it as it is?
Well, the jury's still out on that one. I mean, I didn't have
What's your advice to Governor
Abbott?
Yeah, Governor Abbott.
Well, they need to follow the law. They need to be fair.
They have legal rights to do it. Supreme Court settled that.
Of course, right. And I think they will do. I'm a fan of Governor Abbott. I think he's been a great governor there. And I think the outcome probably inures to our benefit. It sounds like, I mean, Texas is a red state, and that all makes sense. But we're still awaiting the outcome. I haven't seen the maps yet. No one consulted me on that. But I am in charge of the whole map in a certain respect, in that I'm supposed to make sure that my party maintains the majority. I did that in 24, and I'll do it again. And we've got a lot more to run on now than we did last time.
Okay, I mean, like, what is he even saying? Like, to any extent that that's on him, he's supposed to ensure the maps remain fair, not that his party remains in majority. These people quite literally don't value democracy at all, and they're all safely betting their base doesn't either, as they publicly discuss all the ways they're going to suppress voting rights of Americans. But Trump isn't eroding democracy, guys. That's fake news. Why should parties be able to redraw their maps to ensure that their party stays in power? Why are blue states the only responsible adults in this conversation who have nonpartisan commissions to decide these in all of their states? But oh yeah, guys, again, Trump totally not destroying democracy. Republicans totally not suppressing voting power. We're all lying. It's part of the big conspiracy that everyone's a part of. Like, does this seem like equality to anyone? Does this seem like reality to anyone? Republicans are sure to lose the House. Like, that's where we're at. All projections show it. And with how Trump is making fumble after fumble, it's probably not going to be close. So instead of accepting that fact, Republicans are saying, screw it, let's cheat, let's draw 5 new seats. Like, this is cartoon level authoritarianism, cartoon level defying the will of the voter.
47% told us it will hurt. 28% said it will have not much effect on their lives. 25% said it will help. Do you have some salesmanship to do?
Yeah, we do. I'm not surprised by those numbers because they've gotten a steady diet of misinformation by most of the mainstream media and the Democrats, certainly. They're telling them things that are simply not true.
I'm sorry, I can't. He's so not good at this. Like, how do these sign balls convince anyone? He is literally here saying, don't trust anybody. Don't trust a Democrat. Don't trust any media. Don't trust the economic reports. Don't trust historical analysis of the effects of tax cuts. Don't even trust your pockets. Only trust us, the people who made this, and politically rely on you liking it. We're obviously going to give you the objective facts, right? Because we're the only credible source. Nobody who has ever acted like this in history has been trustworthy. If you have a good thing, you welcome criticism. I would like to introduce you, Mike Johnson, to the field of peer review. Here's the reality. This bill almost definitely will not help you. If you're watching this video, this bill will almost definitely not help you. And there is a high likelihood it will actually directly hurt you. If you are lower middle class or below, you will directly lose household income around 3%. And any minor credits you might receive will wear off by 2028. The child tax credit, no tax on tips, no tax on overtime. Those are all credits. They're not tax cuts you get directly, and they wear off in 2 years. If you're upper middle class, you will see no benefit from household income, or around a 1% increase if you're in the upper echelon, right? On average, though, it's an extra $12 every 2-week paycheck for upper middle class. This is people making like $120,000 a year, while over 80% of the benefit of this bill, over $3 trillion of what this bill writes into our debt, goes to households making over $230,000 a year. Obviously disproportionately skewed to the millionaires as well. Meanwhile, millions lose food stamps, 15 million lose healthcare. We defund multiple crucial agencies. We defund medical research. We defund climate research. We defund weather response like the NWS, the NOAA, and we add massively to our debt, which the working class will have to pay off eventually. It's a dog shit bill that benefits nobody except the elites who created it. And kudos to America, even Republicans and independents, they seem to have caught on to this much faster this time around. You can't sell the same poop twice as gold.